I am in Atlanta. So I extended my trip a little bit. I'm in a new car. This is a 4Runner, which is kind of fun. I feel like I'm gonna run people over with this thing, but I extended my trip just a little bit. Since I'm already down here, I'm like, might as well explore a little bit more. So I extended my trip and I am here in Atlanta just for a little bit. I probably should have done more time, but I'm just gonna explore a bit before I fly back home from ATL. I didn't really vlog as much as I thought I was going to in Nashville. I was honestly just pretty busy with work, but then also, I don't know, I feel like it was raining and it was just, I just forgot, honestly. But overall, I had a wonderful time in Nashville. I did go to a couple shops, a lot of coffee shops. I did some work from different coffee shops and some delicious food. Sunflower, I think it's called Sunflower Cafe. The best like vegan barbecue sandwich. It was so good. I went twice because it was so good. I need that sandwich at home. Like, it was so delicious. I highly recommend going there. Yeah, overall I had a really wonderful time. Now I'm in Atlanta. I'm in the Buckhead area, I believe is what it's called. I'm just gonna go explore. I just finished I was at a coffee shop right now. I think it's called, oh my god, I'm so bad with names. I'll put it here. But I was at a coffee shop just doing some work this morning, but also traveling. Like, I'm not really tied to anything right now in life, so I might as well just like travel while I can and stuff. But I am also excited to go back home. I kind of miss my routine. But anyways, let's go explore some more. So I made a quick stop to Cyrus home. This is more of a consignment store, I would say. I actually discovered this place on Arc Digest website for just home decor places to visit in Atlanta. So I made a quick stop here, and like I said, it's a consignment store, and a lot of the pieces, if not all of the pieces in here, are from people that I guess come and drop them off to sell, and then after a certain amount of days, if they're not sold, they mark down the price, if I'm not mistaken. So you'll find things that are vintage, some new pieces, some designer, some mid-century stuff, some things that are more classical. So there was actually a lot of gems in here at a reasonable price point. Some of them were higher than others, but yes, definitely a store I would recommend you come check out. You can spend quite some time here looking for pieces for any space in your home, really. I found some furniture, there's lamps, artwork, frames, and just decorative accessories. Now this vintage, oversized, I guess Dobo caught my attention. As you can see, it was repaired at one point, but I love the scale of this. This would be perfect on an oversized dining table with some fruit or accessories. You can use these just about anywhere, honestly. I absolutely fell in love with this mid-century modern dresser. I think the wood finish is incredible. The details of this, very voluminous. The price point I would say is up there, but it's certainly a good quality piece that I think whoever buys this will have a wonderful time with it. Speaking of mid-century modern, I found this furniture set, a bedroom set I believe, these two nightstands with the matching dresser. This could even work well, I feel like, in a living room, probably as a console with two end tables. But overall, such a beautiful piece. The details of this is just incredible. On a different style note, this dining table is remarkable. I mean, look at the incredible wood, the patina that it's developed. I think a solid wood dining table like this is one that will last for years. It's one that gets passed down for generations, if assuming the generation wants it. I absolutely love the wood finish of this. It doesn't feel so precious. Now, I was recommended to visit this place. This is Westside Market, and this is a huge, and I'm telling you, a huge, I guess, marketplace. There are several vendors here, booths, in fact, hundreds of them, which sell anything that you can need in terms of home decor. So many styles, furniture, lighting, decor, vintage, new, modern, antique style, like so much, let me tell you. And honestly, this is one of those places where you'll spend hours, so it could be a bit overwhelming, but if you know what you're looking for, or maybe you're looking to get some inspiration, this is the place to go. To be honest with you, this video could be hours long. There is so much to see. It's a lot, so I'm going to trim this down as best as I can and show you some of my favorite vendors or booths that I saw and pieces that really connected with me. If you like my design style, then you'll probably like this, including this one right here. So this seller sold a lot of furniture, mostly chairs and benches, some tables, but a lot of mid-century modern pieces. Really good quality was my impression, and I saw a lot of sling style chairs, including this one right here. I think this is such a beautiful accent chair that would be perfect in a living room or pretty much anywhere. Honestly, I feel like you could put an accent chair anywhere. As you know, I love mixing and matching different wood tones. I think it just looks more interesting in my opinion. And I do love this combination with the dark wood dining table and the lighter wood chairs. I think this specific design of the chair is so beautiful. Say what you want about millennial beige, but I love it. I think it's calming. It doesn't always need to be so over the top. It's not for everybody, but it can be. Now this is an interesting setup. I love everything except for the console. I love the artwork. I love the lamps. This over here, however, is something, oh my gosh, my jaw was on the floor. Check out this dining table specifically. I love the distressed, the antique, unfinished wood. I think it's remarkable. It's one of those pieces where like it's not something you treat to be precious. You just live with it. Could you imagine using this as an entryway console table? It is oversized, but it's so welcoming, and I think it due to the fact that this aged wood certainly feels warm. You could maybe accessorize this with a console, or rather a bench underneath, maybe some large ottomans, maybe placing a mirror, some oversized plants, or you could maybe use it as a kitchen island. Was immediately drawn to this right here. So this is a tall pedestal stand. I'm not sure what it's made out of, but it reminds me of one that I made years ago with cement. And honestly, these are perfect for adding architectural interest. You can display a sculpture, a vase, what have you. So cool. Now, I'm not sure if this is all from the same vendor or not, but there is a huge, and I'm telling you, a huge rug section. Really beautiful rugs, quality rugs at different sizes. And I'll tell you, I think I found some of the rugs that I've been looking for forever. And the price point, I don't really know the price point, but I will tell you the colors, the details of these. Oh my gosh, this one has some fringing on the end, and now this one has a beautiful sort of honey color with some sort of pink undertones with some browns. Such an amazing rug. I think this would be perfect in my space. I also saw some beautiful colors, some patterns. Oh my gosh, the whole rug section itself, it's worth the visit. Now this is probably my favorite part of the store, and it's at the very back of the building, and it has a huge collection of vintage antique pieces along with other things, but there are so many unique sort of figurines, some statues, utilitarian pieces that can now be used as probably as decorative elements because of their rich patina, the way that they've aged over time. A sculptural chair like this, I think it's by a famous designer, I'm not sure. This trunk right here would be perfect as a side table. I mean, so many awesome things that I think you could spend quite a bit of the time just looking through this. Look at this antique bench. That in itself is a statement piece. It's $950. Okay, the price point's up there. These orbs are awesome. You know I love orbs. The sculptural wooden piece is also magnificent. I mean, look at this mid-century modern German vase. I love the color combination. It's very unique. Listen up. When I am older, if I am fortunate enough to make it to the older years, I am going to have a room in my house dedicated to just clocks, floor to ceiling clocks that work, hopefully, and I will have a chair in there. I will go in and sit down periodically and just stare at the clocks. That's all. So at this point, I basically made my way around the perimeter of the building. Now I am walking through the center, through the aisles and aisles of booths. And here you will find different artworks, including this one. This one is by Kadar Bali from West Africa, I believe. A very talented artist who's quite popular. His work is just remarkable. I certainly appreciate his piece. I'm not sure if this one is an original or in a print, but it's very wonderful. I was quite drawn to these two works. There's something about bridges that I always gravitate towards. I don't know if I've ever talked about this, but there's something about the architectural magnificence of bridges. They're so overlooked, but there's something beautiful about them. While on the subject of art, there are a lot of vendors here with wonderful selections of original pieces, some of them at really accessible price points, I would say, and you'll find a whole array of pieces no matter your style, so definitely would be worth the visit if you're looking for some original artwork for your home. Is it a horse? Is it a lamp? Well, it's both. If you are looking for a full-scale size horse that's a lamp, well, this one's for you, and it's recently marked down to $3,000. I gotta tell you, if this is actually, if I had the space for this and the budget, I would buy it. I like it. I don't know. What are your thoughts on it? Anyways, that pretty much wraps it up for this visit to Westside Market. I definitely would recommend it. Now, my trip here to Atlanta was rather brief, so I did a little bit more shopping. Didn't really record or vlog, to be honest with you. So at this point, that pretty much wraps it for this vlog. I apologize. This is a very voiceover heavy vlog, but I am excited to get back to the routine of things and share some home decor updates in my home because, well, I do have some projects. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next vlog. Bye-bye.